This game wrap is brought to you by Score Game Day Bag. Buy one, get one free with the $59 Ava Classic Clutch. The perfect holiday gift for that special someone. Visit ScoreGameDayBag.com. By Fred Stubing of Mass Mutual, South Texas. A proud supporter of Texas high school athletics for over 20 years. Call 210-384-5334 for all of your financial and financial planning services and needs. By San Antonio Masonry and Steel. By Cat 5 Graphics, your t-shirt source. By Smash Mouth Football, fight for the win. And by... Hi everyone, Mr. Bowtie here. Thank you so much for checking out my content and my channel. Now make sure you bang home that red subscribe button on YouTube so that way you can stay up to date on the latest content from around the area that you won't find anywhere else. And follow me on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. San Antonio Reagan heads into their district finale and regular season finale against San Antonio Brandeis with a lot of playoff scenarios on the line in the game. The good news for the Rattlers, though, is none of them apply to them. The Rattlers blew out Johnson 52-21 to clinch the district title in 28-6A, and they took a few injuries in that game. So this will be a chance for some of the younger players to get some reps in before they open up the playoffs at home against Smithson Valley next week. As for Brandeis, they are not officially in yet. There are still some scenarios that could keep them out depending on results of other games around the area. Let's see how they finished up the regular season and check out all the action from Ferris Stadium. Chicago Cub great Ernie Banks once said, "Let's play two," but he meant two baseball games, not two different sports. Brandeis and Reagan played two, one in football and one in volleyball. Next door at NISD Gym, volleyball lost twice to Brandeis, each in 4 sets in the regular season in the District of Power 29-6A. But they turned around and beat the Broncos in the match that mattered, the state quarterfinals, in 4 to advance to the semis at Katy Seven Lakes Monday afternoon. First time since 2016 that the Rattler volleyball team is in the state semis. It was also the last time football won a district title before 2020. Preslie Yates plays for Reagan Volleyball. Her older brother Pryce plays football. Sibling rivalry?
There's always been a lot of competition in our house with sports, but I mean, I'm obviously super proud of her and all the whole volleyball team and how well they've done this year.
When did Hamilton tell you that they had advanced?
Oh, I figured out at halftime, and I was so excited that they had beat Brandeis and they came to play, and so we did the same thing in our game.
Pryce got one up by his sister, but he would return the favor twice, though I'll save that for later. Broncos had to win in order to get into the 6A Division II tournament because Roosevelt and Madison won their games earlier in the week. By the way, these football teams had never ever played each other in a regular season game. It was Reagan who looked like the team desperate to get in. Quarterback Britton Moore carried over his solid play from the Johnson game. 46-yard run on the first play of the contest. That led to a 2-yard touchdown run by Britton Moore. Hey, he does it all, running and passing to open up the scoring. Broncos moved the ball into Rattler territory on their early drives, then ran into trouble. Roberto Sada, 44, with the delayed linebacker blitz. Quarterback never saw him, and he was sacked. 2 plays later, quarterback scrambled around. Yates and Matt Quick converged, and it was Quick who got the sack and forced a punt. While Preslie was playing volleyball, Pryce did this. The Price is Right with the block punt. Blocks aren't only a volleyball stat. First play after the block, Moore threw a 41-yard touchdown pass to Derick Bohler. Defender couldn't find the ball or the receiver. 14-0 Reagan just like that.
I saw that he was inside leverage, tried to attack his leverage and then just make a play on it. I was underthrown a little bit, so I had to come back to the ball, and Britt played a good job.
It would be 17-7 Rattlers at recess. Again, Broncos had to win to qualify for the tournament. First play out of recess, the Broncos finally looked like a team playing in desperation mode. Eduardo Webster handoff just got past 2 Reagan linebackers, then raced past the secondary 75 yards on the touchdown, and Brandeis was in the contest at 17-14. That single play, though, represented 25% of their total offensive output.
We had a few adjustments on the sideline, but we just continued to play our own defense, our offense, and we kept scoring. and then we took the game from there.
What could have been a momentum shifter turned out to be a one-shot play. Ensuing Rattler drive, Moore found Bohler again, this one on a nice touch pass, that's a volleyball term, into Bronco territory. A couple of first downs later, Moore kept it this time. Look at the great job reading his blockers and waiting for the blocks to happen. Down inside of the 10, set up first and goal, and he would eventually score from 2 yards out, capping off a devastating 12-play drive that lasted 8 minutes. Rattlers up 24-14 after 3. Fourth quarter, a big defensive play happened, which brings us to our It's in the Bag play of the game, brought to you by Score Game Day bags. Now buy one, get one free for the holidays, including the Ava Classic Clutch. Hey, Lyndon Hamilton, they make the perfect gift for the head coach of the family. Visit ScoreGameDayBag.com. Broncos needed touchdowns to save their season. A touchdown was coming, but not for the Orange Crush. Anthony Theriot broke through the line. That caused the running back to look at him and not the ball coming from the quarterback. Ball on the turf, and Pryce Yates instead picked up the early holiday mistletoe and returned it to the store without the receipt. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Rattlers busted the game open 38-14.
I was just on the tackle. I saw the ball jump on the ground. I picked it up and ran. It wasn't want anything more than that. It was a great feeling to be undefeated district champs, and I'm super proud of all the guys and everything we've done this year.
That turnover was the end of Brandeis' season. It was in the bag for Reagan, brought to you by Score Game Day bags. Visit ScoreGameDayBag.com and enter code SPEC20 for a special holiday discount. Some thought at the beginning of the year this game could have had district title implications. No one saw this as an elimination game, as the Rattlers won 38-22, their 8th straight regular season finale win, to complete a double knockout of Brandeis in volleyball and football. The first round will again be against Smithson Valley. Reagan is 1-3 all-time in the tournament against Larry Hill's crew. The Rangers finished third in 27-6A, but both losses were by a total of 7 points. An odd note, the Rattlers have won 3 straight first-round games when not winning the district title, but they've lost the last 2 first-rounders as a district champion. This one should be very intriguing coming up on Friday. Reporting from Northside ISD, I'm Greg Sherman.